I thought, oh, it should be let's go.
And that was the spark that sparked a nation.
You're not a Warriors fan, are you?
No.
My name's Hayden Donnell, and I'm a New Zealander. I love kiwi onion dip, climbing trees, and Dave Dobbin. I'm a journalist employed by a website called the Spinoff, and lately I've been consumed by one obsession. For too long, museums have been cluttered with bird bones and squid corpses. So we're travelling across New Zealand. We want to secure treasures from our ancient past and convince our National Museum to accept them. I don't know if we'll succeed in our mission, but I'm willing to risk everything to get it to Te Papa. I'd secured several national-level artefacts for my collection. The Big Fresh animatronic veggies, the Huntley Decker sign's original lettering, the eye of Auckland's giant Santa, and, almost, Suzanne Paul.
No, it's not happening, Hayden. No.
What? I needed Te Papa to take me seriously. I needed something to replace my Suzanne Paul exhibit, something inspiring. So I thought back to one of the most inspiring things I'd ever seen. It was June 2013 and the Warriors were unstoppable. The team was beating the Brisbane Broncos 56-18 at home, a feat never achieved before by any side.
Good performance by the team, if I remember correctly. They actually won that game and scored a pretty fantastic try to Sean Johnson.
They ran up a record score against the Broncos, 56-18, 10 tries, just ran all over them.
At the apex of the Warriors' try-scoring spree, the camera cut away to a shot that would change the club's history forever. A man doing a spirited pukana while holding up a sign that read, "Let's Gone Warriors."
That's something I'll never forget.
It could probably only be the Warriors that would have a Let's Gone Warriors sign.
It's full of grammatical errors, and at the same time, it makes perfect sense to Warriors fans.
What do the Warriors mean to us? They mean being optimistic in the face of absolute despair. When there should be no hope left, they're like the Winston Churchill of New Zealand.
But it immediately became a hashtag for us. We zipped it in on Twitter pretty quickly.
The whole country, all of Twitter, all of the internet, all of the people on the streets got behind this movement, used the hashtag and believed in the team. And that belief was sorely misguided. The team had a terrible season and it backfired badly. But the important thing is that we had that hope, and that's what the sign means to me.
News stories named the sign's original owner as Tyson Eller. Our searches for a Warriors fan of that name were fruitless, but the story said Eller was from the Cook Islands. A search for Tyson plus Cook Islands turned up some interesting results. A YouTube account for a person named Tyson Elia. We looked up Tyson's social media and matched his face with this photo. The news stories had all got Tyson's name wrong. The Let's Gone Warriors sign holder was a successful singer who once wrote this upbeat anthem about Jonah Lomu. Money was tight and Tyson now lived in Brisbane. But flying him over was worth it to secure the Let's Gone Warriors sign. I can't be sure, but I think I've identified him. Tyson?
Yeah, bro, that's me, bro.
I couldn't believe how well things were going. I was incredibly excited, happy even. I was looking forward to Tyson revealing his inspirational sign. But first I wanted to hear its true origin story. How did you think of making the sign?
Oh, actually, it was a couple of years ago when I used to play at Club Royal. It used to be a Cook Island nightclub. After playing in the band, and one of my cousins was downstairs, was yelling to another cousin. He's fresh from the islands.
Yeah.
But he's trying to speak English.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, let's go. But I heard him say, let's gone.
Yeah.
Let's gone.
And that just stuck with you in your
It
mind?
stuck in my head.
That was 2002. It would be another 11 years before the memory of that overheard conversation and a Warriors away game in Brisbane would collide and make history.
Just hit me in my head and said,
That's what you're going to do with the sign?
So when I got up, I put my hoodie on, and the cameraman right in front of me and then looked at me and pointed at me, you're on. And I saw the red light. So I did the pukana and the sign. This Kiwi fella walked up to me and said, bro, you went viral on Facebook. I said, what do you mean? He showed me his phone and said, let's go on Warrior sign. I said, oh, sweet.
Tyson, I guess for me, like, I really think that the Let's Go Warriors sign belongs in Te Papa.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Because the last time I gave it to my cousin, and I think my cousin's son has got it somewhere around here in Auckland.
No, wait, are you sure?
110%.
Yeah, that the cousin's son.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. This was concerning. I'd always assumed Tyson still had the sign. I trust you, but I'm just like, I need to be sure on this one.
Believe me, man. Have faith. We're gonna find it today.
Are you sure that your cousin's gonna be there?
Yeah, man.
Like the cousin's
Don't
son that
stress
has
out.
the sign is gonna be there?
Yes.
Is there enough parking? Like, is there gonna be enough parking where we're going?
Yeah.
That's 1A. Do you know which one it is?
Nah.
Is it 1 or 1A? Who are we looking for?
DJ.
DJ? DJ?
Is DJ? DJ. Where you? Which house? Yeah, bro. Me and the video crew.
This is hell. I'm in hell.
So it's number 1. Okay, we'll see you in the front.
He's here?
Okay, let's do some exercise.
Is it DJ? Are you the keeper of the sign?
Yes.
Holy shit. Holy shit. What did you write it on?
On a bag.
Yeah, you wrote it on a bag.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Guys, it's time to get serious. I want to get this sign into Te Papa. But I know the sign is extremely important to you guys. So that's why I brought along a special guest.
Hey, boys.
What's up?
Hey.
Hey.
Brothers. What's up, brother? See ya. See ya. What's up, brother? What's up? Nice.
It's 2013 Warriors alumni Ben Henry. Ben, will you say a few words about the sign?
Sign's famous, man. What else can I say? It's gone Warriors. I mean, that's Kiwi humor right there.
Yeah.
If you make it on Twitter, bro, you make it anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
What a story. What a chronicle. Guys, in light of those beautiful words from former Warrior Ben Henry, will you allow me to get the Let's Go Warriors sign to Te Papa?
You're the guardian.
Yes. You can take it.
You'll let me take it?
Yes.
DJ, I mean, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna do you proud. You can trust me with this. I'm gonna treat this like my baby. Thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, okay. Good. Ben Henry. Bring it in.
Bring it in, bro.
Bring it in. Thank you, José. José, let's come on. Tyson, can you remove Let's Go Warriors from the wall? Ben, I'm gonna need that. If you're gonna... Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, man.
Thanks, guys.
Just don't lose it.
To Te Papa.
To Te Papa.
To Te Papa. At last, my collection was complete. No one could resist such a rich portfolio of priceless New Zealand artefacts. We were finally going to Te Papa. We'd come so far, and we were so close. Then something terribly familiar happened. In a chilling bit of symmetry, my van broke down, only 100 kilometres from Wellington. We'd started our journey calling a tow truck, and now we were going to end it the same way. Goodbye, old friend. I was shaken yet determined to continue. I'd sacrificed so much, fought so many battles, but finally I'd made it. I was here, at Te Papa. We were excited to show Te Papa the taonga we'd brought them, but they told us to make an appointment. It was here my strategy possibly started to unravel. Perhaps I should have called ahead. I filled out an online form to give treasures to the museum, but as lunch came and went, there was no call from Te Papa. This is on a matter of great national significance. No, Hello? My editor Toby wanted me to come back to my real job. Nobody was returning my calls. Even Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern couldn't help. As that Wellingtonian flung money in my direction, I had an epiphany. I'd been so focused on impressing Te Papa, I'd forgotten who I really wanted to impress. The people of New Zealand. New Zealand is like a humble Huntly businessman, a protester, an amazing saleswoman who is also my mentor, an ambivalent social media influencer, a Kumara lover, a rugby league fan, Dave Dobbin. It's not some museum that gives an artefact value, it's people. If we couldn't set these treasures up inside Te Papa, we'd make a new Te Papa outside Te Papa. For this afternoon only, also Te Papa is open. This is a limited time only offering. You're gonna love it. We're doing guided tours of also Te Papa, guys, if you do want. Would you like to go to also Te Papa? Would you like a guided tour of also Te Papa? Te Papa for the rest of us.
It's good.
Do you want to see some of our exhibits?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is the original winking eye of Auckland's Giant Centre. Do you want to take a little moment to sort of contemplate it?
Yeah, contemplate it. It's so beautiful.
Do you recognise this?
No.
What if I do this?
Oh, creepy satirite. That finger motion is going to get you into trouble. See? Look.
Do you know the Huntly Decker sign?
I do. Well, being from Hamilton, this is like State Highway 1. Like every time you went up to the rugby in Auckland, you'd see that sign.
This would be very moving to you then.
Yeah.
Long gone, but not forgotten.
Never forgotten. Not by you, not by me.
Still got a bit of that.
Still some of the original mildew.
It's on very...
Yeah, that's actually a museum exhibit, so don't...
Security.
Yeah.
And we're just worried it might fall off.
This is a...
Oh, Big Fresh.
Do you remember Big Fresh?
Yeah, I do.
Imagine that in the supermarket.
Yeah.
I never had that experience.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I loved them as a kid. That was like my favourite part of going to the supermarket.
Look up, what do you see?
Fruit.
Fruit. This is one of those fruit.
Love it.
It's the mushroom.
Yeah. It's just really nostalgic and it's really awesome to see it again. So.
Yeah, it moves me every time I look at it as well.
Yeah.
Man, it's so good to just have someone share in sort of my passion. Do you remember the Let's Gone Warriors sign?
Yeah, I do. Yes.
This is the original Let's Gone Warriors sign.
Now that's got a lot of airtime. That's a sensation.
As with everything, and also Te Papa. Do you remember Suzanne Paul?
Yes, we love Suzanne Paul.
With all her luminous spheres.
Yeah. Gosh, I'm sad she couldn't be here today.
Thank you. Thank you, New Zealand, and welcome back.
But wait, there's more. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
No?
No, I don't know. Oh, but wait, there's more. Was that
That's her
theme?
catch
theme.
cry.
Ah, I see.
She did give me a natural glow and brush from her original natural glow.
That's amazing. They're iconic.
She is amazing. She is amazing, and fuck, I miss her. You know what we're looking at here?
I've already just read that, and I'm so excited to be seeing this afresh.
Oh, wow.
I'll see you white people. Oh,
That's-
nasty.
wow.
That's nasty.
Oh, a decorative dude.
Oh, hell yeah. That's gorgeous.
Shucks.
Oh, it's a dick. That is the rubber penis, or a replica of the rubber penis, that struck Stephen Joyce in the face at Waitangi.
On a day that is so significant to New Zealand, on a day that means a lot to the whakapapa, to the wairua of our Māori people.
Yeah.
I think that's...
That is a view that I've had from other people as well. So it's sort of.
Yeah.
It's a sort of divisive issue. Some people say it's amazing, some people say, oh, you know, you shouldn't have done it. I get where you're coming from. This is our interactive exhibit.
Arrogant, sir.
You did really well. That was actually very, no, that was really good.
It's all right, just doing my job, sir.
Just whatever you feels comfortable to you. Oh, thank you so much.
Rightio.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, no worries.
I
Thanks,
hope that you
Bill.
enjoyed the museum. I
Oh,
hope you
it's
enjoyed it.
marvellous.
Oh, no, not Te Papa, also Te Papa, I mean, my museum.
Oh, your museum. Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah. Well, where are you based?
Well, here.
Oh, I
for
see.
today only.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
I'm sort of at the uncomfortable
God, you
stage.
talk a lot. Thank you, New Zealand.
Thanks so much.
Also, Te Papa is now officially closed. Thank you, New Zealand. Maybe I didn't get to show Te Papa any of our artifacts. Maybe I drained all our resources and alienated many of the people around me. And maybe I'd failed according to every objective measure I set for myself. But as I thought of the people who enjoyed also Te Papa, I realized something. I should have charged an entry fee.